Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Psycho Sleepover. It's a trauma movie, or at least they claim they wanted to bring this one out. It's about a girl named Debbie who one night is hanging out with her boyfriend, and he decides he wants to have sex with her. Debbie says she's not ready for it. So he decides to have a little fun with her by trying to dress up like a serial killer and try to kill her. Debbie winds up killing him. A year later, some popular girls decide they want to bring her over for a sleepover. Unfortunately, it's also the night where a bunch of escaped mental patients, yes, patients, are roaming around the neighborhood, ready to kill anybody and everybody. And naturally, of course, they're trying to break into the house where Debbie and her friends are having a sleepover at. And you guessed it, one by one, they start getting killed off in some really bad, terrible, disgusting ways. But in the end, it seems that Debbie is the lone survivor and everything seems to be okay. But no, her friend Ginny winds up killing her because Debbie and her friends, it seems to have kind of like two different endings to it. One of them being Debbie and her friends are just sitting around having some fun. And then we go to the real ending where Ginny winds up killing Debbie. And then I believe Debbie's mom comes into the house and blows Ginny's head off. Yeah. So why did this movie suck? Well, for one, it kind of almost started off like it was starting off in the 80s because Debbie looks like she's wearing a businesswoman's suit with shoulder pads, kills her boyfriend. You think to yourself, that was pretty crazy, but you had to think, that's got to be her boyfriend trying to kill her. Then Debbie decides she wants to kind of go all goth, and it's like, okay. And they have one character in the movie, I believe her name was Ugly Jen or something like that, which was played by a guy. Yeah, the movie was just really all around really bad. It's not one of Troma's best movies. I don't know how much effort they really put into making this movie, but Lloyd Kaufman has a cameo in it where he plays a news reporter who blows his brains out live on the air after watching one of his reporters get killed off. So, not a really funny movie. The gore in it's pretty bad. Not exactly something I would consider to be a great trauma horror comedy. Yeah, the double, triple twist endings, I guess you could say, they were good, but ultimately, when you really get to the ultimate ending, you see Debbie gets killed off, and Ginny gets her brains blown out. You kind of think, well, all this was worth it just for that ending. But the movie's not too much worth it. If you want to watch it just for that ending, then that's probably about the best thing to do. Or if you just want to speed past it, because again, this movie was really bad. Not a lot of good gore in it. Not a lot of good anything in it. So it was again not one of the best ones. So there you guys have it, a review of Psycho Sleepover. Wow. I don't think I would even put this in a double feature DVD with Slumber Party Massacre, because that would probably be the worst double feature DVD ever. I mean, at least Slumber Party Massacre was actually fun to watch, and it kind of took itself seriously, but not too seriously. This movie tried to take itself seriously, and it just ultimately failed. I mean, and having Lloyd Kaufman blowing his brains out, yeah, not a great idea. Alright, gang. Well, tomorrow starts Schlocktoberfest 2015. We start off on the first day with something pretty big, and then we end it with something that really sucked. And I hope you guys will tune in all month through the month of October to check it out and leave me your thoughts and comments on movies, whether you agree or disagree and everything like that. Oh, goodness. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that made you want to sleep after it's over with, or before it was over with, or during it, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. Until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.